It is beginning to look a lot like Christmas here in Leduc. We're here for the Home Hardware Canada Cup. They have played each other on many big occasions. Tracy Fleury got the better of Kerry Einarson in last year's Manitoba final. In Banff, Fleury once again beat Einarson. So will the trend continue tonight? Get by that one. Got him three. Now move it far enough. There they go. There they go.
What a great shot.
A second season together has helped Team Einarson. Can the 2018 Scotties runner-up lead her crew to an Olympic trials berth? Two teams with a ton of history. Battle in draw 6. Home Hardware Canada Cup continues. And all of it happening here in the Sobeys Arena, part of the Leduc Recreation Complex. Let's get you caught up on what happened this afternoon. John Epping with a win over Brad Gouge. Brendan Botcher came back to beat Dunstone. Howard with a big win over Kevin Cooey, who was bitten by the pick late, and that cost him. Jennifer Jones was down 5-1 after 5. Look, she wins 9-7 over Silvernagle, and Holman beats Team Scheidegger. So what do we know looking at the standings heading into this draw is that the teams at 4 losses, Dunstone and Silvernagle, have been eliminated from any playoff contention. Keep in mind just the top 3 advance. First place teams go to Sunday's final. The second and third place teams will meet in the semifinals on Saturday. As on this Thursday night, we say hello, Canada. Welcome back to Leduc. Russell alongside. Cheryl, of course, is on the ice and skipping this week's Scheidegger team, so she still has 2 more games to play tomorrow. Yes, these two teams do have a lot of history. Tracy Fleury taking over 2 years ago the team of Kerry Einarson. But as you look at them, these two skips, these two teams go about their business in much different ways.
Yeah, it's night and day. Really, it's hard to believe. Two teams right at the top of the standings this year won a pile of money. Combined, played 13 spiels, qualified 13 times. So you can't argue one way or the other strategically, but they're totally different. Tracy goes to the soft shots because she's good at it. Kerry goes to the bullets because she's good at it. We just watched the triple on television. It's all about your style of play, what you're comfortable with. You get your team to work around that. That's why they're both where they are.
So that is our featured game tonight on this Thursday to complete day 2. Kerry Einarson will play her former team, skipped by Tracy Fleury.
We know more about each other, we know our tendencies, and we just got to know each other a lot more. Every team is strong. You have to come out and play your A game every single game.
We definitely feel a lot more comfortable this year. I'd say last season was more of a development and learning year. We're just playing more consistently. It's definitely a really tough field, so we just got to be patient out there and keep our confidence up.
The 2019 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by OK Tire and BKT Tires. The 2019 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue, by Home Hardware, Here's How, and by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
So two teams very familiar with each other, ready to play here in this 6th draw on a Thursday night. Time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. Team Einarson hail from the Gimli Curling Club in Gimli, Manitoba, skipped by Kerry Einarson with Brianne Mayer, Shannon Burchard, and Val Sweeting. Team Fleury are out of the East St. Paul Curling Club, East St. Paul, Manitoba. That's just northeast of Winnipeg. Tracy Fleury, along with Kristen McCush, Liz Fife, and Selena Negavan. And Tracy Fleury has won the draw to the button, so she will have the hammer playing the Yellowstones. Kerry Einarson, the red, brushes out on the edge of the 12, and that's been a consistent theme. Lots of curl on this ice, and to get us underway, The Einarson lead is Brianne Mayer.
Greg and Darren, the two head ice techs here, just done an amazing job, and it's getting better. And he even suggested it might be a little bit quicker again tonight after a fantastic draw this afternoon. Roughly 6 feet everywhere. Inside out, outside in. Normally to get 6 feet of curl, you have to have it dished a little bit. And it is fast.
Well, look at where that went. She had the brush on the edge of the 12. It doesn't even get to, of course, the house, and it's across the center line.
Yeah, unbelievable. We've played this sheet 3 times in a row, Vic. We know this well. And this particular spot right here, just before the hog line, right about now, it just busts off to the right-hand side. By the guard by a foot. If it's heavy enough, it'll be overberry.
14-8.
Well, I like the. I mean, listen. I'm assuming that the guard was put up with purpose by Einarson, and it didn't just come up light. So I like that aggression because she wants to play. But by the same token, here I'm wondering about Fleury. You have that ability to put up another guard, but instead she goes right around. She could do something and try to set something maybe up on the other side.
Yeah, there's probably two choices. You could throw a corner guard. You could go into the rings and play it safe, or you could play what we talked about in the opening, her strengths, the finesse shots. They made a perfect come around.
Yep. Go, Varian, hard. Go.
And around she goes. Let's take a look at the keys to the game, and we will start with Tracy Fleury.
Well, Selena's time, and what I mean there is she's 12% so far, albeit not many games. 12% behind the other third she's up against in Val Sweeting. That has to change for success for Fleury. Long guards is what you have to do if you're Tracy, because you know what Einarson's going to do with the short ones. They're going to run them in at 100 miles an hour.
Let's go. All you, line good. Yep, hard line.
We're short.
Tight.
So now that comes up light. There's slight stagger there, protecting that stone of Einarson. Let's take a look at her keys.
Well, keep it simple, and what I mean by that is they're all 4 positions are so far ahead on the board, partly because they have been keeping it simple. Their numbers are higher because their shots are easier, so is their opponent's shots. And nothing behind the tee line for those same reasons. Tracy Fleury will lock it on there, and there goes the end of a big end.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue.
I love these type of matchups because it really is. They sit in the dressing room, and Fleury's sitting there going, let's put a lot of rocks in play, see if we can make Val or get Carey to throw some tough draws, and Carey's doing the exact opposite. Let's keep the guards tight, run them in, and don't allow Tracy Fleury to draw.
Wow, and right around they go. So very nice draws. Good early weight from Brianne Mayer, and now Shannon Burchard.
Just off nose. Okay. Yeah. Hard. Back it up. You got it. Back it up. Go. Roll it. Wait. Sorry.
It's a little bit sneaky there. They managed to move one of the guards, but stay buried.
All right, first time.
So the Fleury does get something going on the other side of center line, but it's still those 2 red stones covered without last rock for Einarson.
Okay, halfway.
Shannon Burchard is a special player. We saw that a couple of years back when she was playing for Jennifer Jones.
Yeah, we talked about that a lot that week, but that was special to walk into your first Scott Tournament Hearts, to be stuck with the anchor, having to replace Caitlin Laws, playing for the great Jennifer Jones, and she just performed beautifully.
Weight was great.
Another overcurl.
You got it.
So here's what I'm saying here is where you could throw a rocket in here. Tracy's going to play something soft. You can wreck on that yellow one and put 2 more yellow ones in play if you throw the right weight here.
Liz Fife. And that's what may happen here. Can you sneak it? They did.
Sweet.
Nice shot.
And there you go. They've moved the 1 back, just back edge of the 8. And there you go. There's your stone to be used if you need it.
Yep.
Sitting top 8. You got 2 top 8, 1 buried.
Right weight choice. I love the weight choice there. If that wrecks, it's still a good shot.
Sweet. Sorry. Great sweep.
I did not think you were by.
Yeah, we can.
Second and third for Team Fleury, too. Be a little careful here for Val.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, more than drop or hammer.
Third stones, Val Sweeting.
Top 4. Top 4. Heavy. Heavy. It's close. Top 4. T line. T. There it goes. Oh, Brianne.
Late movement. Get off that guard, and it will not. You know, we talked earlier this week about what the Olympics has meant to the game and how it's changed it. As we see, good evening, Kathy Gauthier. And one of them, last year and this year, were supposed to be sort of off seasons, but they're not. Teams are playing more than ever because of the Olympic berth and getting to the trials.
Well, that certainly is the case for Tracy Fleury. She said they played so much last year because they were a new team and trying to learn each other. This year they replicated that in huge number, and that was because they had not secured a Canada Cup spot, which they eventually did. The bonus to that, she said, is that they have found consistency. They understand what makes each other tick, and I have to say that in doing updates, out of all the women's teams that I have seen this week, they look the most comfortable.
Look at that. Suddenly it's all yellow and reds are gone.
Just perfect.
But again, going back to what you said, if Fife makes the shot, great brush to get it by. There it is, top 8, usable, and they make the most of it.
Exactly. And they forced the hitting team. Not that Val Sweeting can't draw, don't get me wrong. She skipped at a world-class level, but trying to talk the other team into playing your style.
Coming off. Oh, no. Coming down.
And no roll sitting at the back, 4-shot stone.
Care. Good throw. No, just on my. I'm just like trying to work through the difference in like.
Now, further, what Kathy was saying, one of the things they've also learned is that they have to make their practices.
That might be the difference.
Do something with meaning. That's come about after a year together.
10.
As I said, this week, the word of the week for more teams is consistency. Again, big struggle. Can you sneak it? Oh, they did again.
Okay.
Wonderful brush.
Yeah, I know.
Great brush. Mayer and Burchard.
Take it.
I didn't get it. Look close.
And actually,
I think we're just like a little bit.
Just by look at that inside roll towards center line makes it even tougher.
That didn't look possible.
Yeah. I would agree. Okay. Stay down on this side. I will. Yeah. To make sure. Yeah.
What are you thinking here?
Like a 14 and a half here.
14 and a half?
Yeah.
Okay. Right to theirs, or even if it's really good.
Okay, we'll go for right for theirs and let us know what the line is.
Again, just under 6 feet here.
It's close.
Nice.
Purple there right now. Back 4. It's a little trickier on this side.
Doesn't look heavy.
Wait, line only. Back 4. We're tapping. T-line. Oh, we might miss this. Straight draw. Straight draw. Okay. T-line. Just T. On it. Brienne, you got to finish it a bit. Yep. Yes. Easy.
Wow, very nice.
Good. Okay.
You know, again, we focus so much on the drawing ability of Fleury,
Yeah.
Einarson's hitting ability, but what a shot for Einarson at that moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, I was making sure it was buried. And then
First shot of the game, draw against 2, don't have hammer, and it's not only is the weight precise, but it's over-buried.
Yeah, that's over. Really. Right on T, right to it. Okay.
That was 14-2.
Yeah. Really curled in there after the guard, so.
Now, we mentioned Fleury's, how well they've done this year. They're number 1 on tour in terms of money won, just shy of $68,000. But here, 73%, their record is 2-1, 73% as a team is last.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? And when you look at her numbers here, that's 6th. Yet she's one of the hottest skips here, what they're doing. I mean, none of their players are among the leaders statistically.
And I think part of that is this style of play. Like, look, we've got about 9 rocks in play, so the degree of difficulty, here's her first shot of the game. She's looking at a buried rock on the button. So you're not going to curl 90%.
Wow, and now just that little bit of an overlap.
I mean, again, you can steal another one. Tracy beating at her own game here right now. Beautiful draw by Carrie Einarson.
But now think about what she's done in terms of her score. She scored put 13 on the board one game, another 10 on the board.
Yeah.
I mean, she's just
She's maybe got the run double.
gone crazy. But the numbers, statistically, you'd look and go, where's this? Is smoke and mirrors here.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's make it. Put pressure on. If you can hit it straight back, then. Yes, I know what you're saying now. I'm on the par. Hey guys. Hi, Carrie.
Same thing?
Yeah, same weight, should be really close. This is a touch more ice?
Yeah,
Yeah.
little more ice.
Okay, sounds good.
Should be close.
Little less.
Virtually identical.
Yeah. Early.
Well, they picked her up right away. Burchard and Mayer, they made that first one. Burchard staying with it.
Coming down. Go.
As it starts to come down. Get it by that one first. Now, how much have they got left, ladies? Can you drag this in again? Full 4 will get you a second. Oh, just not enough out there, way out there.
Good, that's fine.
But I'm wondering here if there is now, because of where that stone stopped, can you get to it, run it back?
I think you can.
Oh, shoot. Bumper. Hit. Yeah.
And if you run it back, does it catch the other one on the way by?
Well, I think the easiest, not that it's easy by any means, is that.
Yeah.
If you ever did that, this clears here. You could score many as 3. The other option, it looks like they're going that way, is maybe a softer weight in that way.
Oof.
Yeah, that's tricky too, isn't it? But it's a single raise.
Bumper.
But one is angled, one is straight.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think the straight one's for 3. This one's for maybe 2. Tough to tick that red one out past the yellow and save the raised rock. But they'd take a single here all day right now. Now again, this angle raise is going to be made with like a board weight.
Final stone here in the first.
Touch solid.
Right now, Einarson sitting the 1. Nothing yet. Fife. Now Fife trying to hold this line, angle it back. Little tick. Got it. Oh, and I don't know. I'm not sure.
What a great try. Just 2 more licks of the broom.
Yellow?
It may be. I want to put a
I'll
Look
measure
at the
that.
back of the stone.
Measure.
And they're going to measure.
Nice throw.
At first glance, I thought red.
Shoot, nice throw.
Just any more brushing, it hits it that up a little higher.
Yeah, I just
And the catcher stopped it.
get one great, but like I was actually fairly. Shoot.
It would have helped.
Yeah, I think we should throw just like a little more than we think, because it's not carrying like the same at all as this morning.
Yeah,
Like on
I
draws.
thought my first one would be close.
Yeah,
but then,
I think it's just because it's maybe curling a bit more, so everything is coming off.
To Einarson. And red it is.
Yep.
So Einarson will pick up a steal of one here in the first. What a great way to start our game on this Thursday night in Leduc. Thursday night here in Leduc. Our coverage of the Home Hardware Canada Cup continues. Carrie Einarson with a steal of one means that Tracy Fleury will once again have the last drop. She has the hammer here in two, playing the Yellowstones. Other games on the ice. Brendan Botcher, the only undefeated team on both men's and women's sides, against Kevin Cooey. Brad Jacobs, John Epping is on sheet B. We're right in the middle of things here at the arena. Jennifer Jones coming off her first win against Chelsea Carey. And Brad Gushue. Glenn Howard, he coming off his first win earlier today against Kevin Cooey. And Kathy will be watching all of those. Don't know how she does it, but she manages to see all those games.
Yeah, I think they're all just like coming down.
And here we go, Kathy. Let's start it off with Brad Jacobs, John Epping in the first.
Well, that Yellowstone belonging to John Epping, that was his first. Made a lovely come around freeze for shot. Very little chance to get two unless he can run the stone just thrown by Jacobs and make a double and leave his shooter right there. And he needed to hit it on the outside to bring in the potential for three and did not.
And that one there, that yellow one, that one right there.
Yellow.
John Epping with the early 1-0 lead.
Top 12. Okay.
That steal for Carrie Einarson was her first of the week.
Mine did not
She was the
quite,
only team not to have stolen an end coming into the draw.
Line's a little tight. No, line's fine. Line's fine.
T-line.
Line's good. Looks here. Looks heavy.
All there. Back four. Back eight.
Yep. No. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, you're by. Quite heavy. 12-7.
Maybe just my rock.
Yeah.
A blank in the first. Botcher with the hammer there.
This side. Yeah, stay close. This is where
And Jennifer Jones scored a single in the first to take the lead on Chelsea Carey. Shannon Burchard.
Top beat. Yeah, a bit. Mine's good. Okay, mine's good.
I don't think you
Top line. Line's right. Top four. Line. Top four. Right at the end. Top the line. There it goes. Hey, there it goes. Bounce rock. Yep. Hard.
Yep, we can go.
Hard.
Whoa.
There's some nice rock positioning by Team Einarson here, both ends.
Well, we mentioned Jones up by one. Chelsea Carey now with her last coming up in second.
She does lie those two. That top stone on the left does outcount that red on the far side. Double attempts and hit and rolls not working out for Team Jennifer Jones. This is a draw, needs full 12 for three.
Not moving yet.
Let it catch the curl. There it goes.
Curling now.
3-8.
The reigning Canadian champion out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary.
The guard's far enough over this time. You guys scare me when you do that. Nobody's touching it. I'm like, oh no.
I just didn't want it to like.
A little more than Shannon's, but it's wider.
Val Sweeting as we play third stone.
Be close. Top four, top eight. Line's really good. Curling now. T-line. Top eight, top four. Top four.
14-2. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, no finish.
Whoa, line.
Whoa. Yep. Atta girl.
Good.
Very nice.
Good sweep.
14-2.
Brad Gushue and Glenn Howard, they blanked the first. And so now this is Gushue with his last in 2.
And it is the same shot on the first one. He tried to make a freeze. He didn't quite get there, left about 2 feet of space between his and the Howard stone. Glenn able to pick it out, and so this is a draw, needs full 4.
Whoa. Whoa. No.
Heavy, but 15-3. 15-3. Good work, guys. Nice wave, Brad.
And there it is for the single to take the early lead.
Sweet.
Big shot to clear the house for Tracy Fleury.
Yeah, Tracy's been forced to play the hit game here so far, but they've managed it well.
Maybe she added, so.
Some nice come-arounds from the front end for Team Einarson.
Running though. More room.
Different line.
Brianne's rock.
Yep, gotta go, Shan.
Find a finish, Brianne. Hard finish.
It will.
Hard finish. Hard. Go.
Very nice.
Nice weight. Nice. Surprised I got there. Good one. Sweet. Good pair.
Still leaves a corner, not totally
14-6.
buried.
Thought it was gonna stay out there.
Yeah, maybe just walk over.
Call.
But again, further to what you say, it's basically when it gets to the just the Pioneer sign,
Yeah.
and it just absolutely jumps.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
You got it.
I was talking to a couple of skips about it, that they're saying that, you know, if you're throwing a freeze and you're 2 feet heavy, it actually misses the rock you're trying to freeze to, because the break is that much later.
Stop.
The weight control has to be spot on.
Weight's
Like a
good.
shot like this, a hair heavy, and it will not finish.
Liz, you gotta go.
Selena Negovin
Keep going.
fight, trying to help it over, and does, and then rolls it away from that center guard.
Nice speed.
Okay. Good weight.
Busy. Let's go, Kathy. Brendan Botcher, Kevin Cooey. They blanked the first, and the last for Botcher now.
Well, those 2 stones, one of them buried at the top of the 4-foot, belonged to Kevin Cooey. And this is a flip after BJ missed a double attempt. Kevin Cooey making good on both of his. This is the 4th, needs full 4.
Well, line's good.
Yeah, I wouldn't read it
Line's
of Shannon's, yeah.
Line's fine. Clean. It's gonna stop. Good shot. Yes.
Wow, right to the lid.
One
They
round.
got away with one by their own admission earlier today.
Good end.
Particularly the back end. Brendan Botcher himself, Darren Moulding at third, did not play very well, but still got 2 and 10 to beat Matt Dunstone.
And Cooey, who he's playing, didn't get away with one today. He had a real close game with Glenn and
Curl the stick.
had a pick in the 10th end, then Glenn made an angle raise on him.
Okay. We're jinxing each other there. Works.
Was it a little big? 9-5, roll it behind.
Okay. You got it, Trace. You got it.
Tracy Fleury in her first. Has that just off center guard to use if they can get across the nose. Roll in behind. And There's the roll now. May have to use the other one, the longer one, but no, it'll stop right from the middle.
Nice try.
Okay, Trace, good throw. Nice throw, Trace. Yeah, maybe a hair fresh.
Sorry, Trace. Nice throw.
That's okay. Thanks.
Make sure. Yeah.
Okay. 10.
Okay. Yeah.
Roll under.
Yeah, you got it.
Might be a little fresh here.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking.
'18 was really the breakout year for Carrie Einarson, and the team now skipped by Fleury when they were the runner-up in the Scotties to Jennifer Jones, and also runner-up to Jones in the Canada Cup. And now, isn't that funny? She said it would be a little fresh.
Yeah.
Figured as much, and the pebble caught her.
Yes, that's exactly what happened, because it wasn't poorly thrown, because they didn't go crazy early on it. Now, I would suggest that that's almost normal hit weight. You could probably take a lot more ice, like Tracy Fleury tried on the angle raise last end, and get away from that guard.
Okay, Trace, you got it.
Put it in the paint. Anywhere in the rings for a couple.
It's good.
T-line's fine.
Okay, weight's good.
Didn't hurt it.
Weight's good. Good, Trace.
So taking advantage of that last rock crash, Fleury picks up a couple. Here at the Sobeys Arena in Leduc, all part of the Recreation Center. Our coverage of the Home Hardware Canada Cup continues. So one mistake leads to a couple for Fleury. And here in the third, and for the first time in the game, Carrie Einarson will have the last rock. She has the hammer, playing the Redstones. Brad Jacobs, John Epping as they play in the second. See Mark Kennedy down holding the brush. Jacobs last coming up.
Brad Jacobs made a double on his first, which left one biter belonging to him fully buried. John Epping was forced to go around, but it didn't quite bury. So this is the tap. Opportunity for two.
Oh, yes. Whoa, whoa. EJ, 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 EJ. Hard, EJ. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Oh, and he can't hold that shooter. So that one right up there over the top to tie it at one.
Top 12.
Yeah.
Top 12.
Okay.
Got it. That was a 14-7.
Oh, yeah, I had 14-8. Okay, so 15. You got it, Liz.
Staggered guards is an advantage for both teams here, where we get that one in the right spot and behind.
Weight's close.
Right
Line's
now,
good. Let it work a bit.
Fleury's shot, but it's a pretty easy tap
Line's
for
good.
Carrie Einarson.
Top 12. Line's good. Needs to curl.
Needs to curl.
Needs to curl.
Really
We're top
needs to
12.
You have no line. No,
Right
you
to
have
it.
no
Yep,
line.
Yep.
Okay. 15. Isn't it a nose double, or is it too far apart? Yeah, you got to get to the
It remains 1-0 Gushu after a
Back.
blank in three, so to the fourth they go, playing very quickly.
Try to get to the inside a bit.
around the inside of the nose of this thing.
Whoa! Whoa! It's good! Yep! Whoa! Whoa! Yep! Whoa! Yeah! 11 points!
Get it by the guard first. They do that. Get inside.
That works.
They got them separated.
Got the wrong rock, though.
Shot rock is at the moment Einarson.
Curling, that rock just comes off.
Yeah. Okay. I missed the weight call. Like it was bump. I left my side.
Touch less.
Line's good.
Toppy.
Line's good.
Top 12!
Yep. Line's good.
Tight! We're just tight. Halfway. Okay, well.
Well.
Interesting. There's no yellow double. Red one's in the way.
Do you ever freeze one here? We could play that, but that leaves that.
Yeah.
There's a red double on the outside right now, too. They have to be careful. I mean, there it is on the right. There's the hair off center, kills both reds.
Yeah, I think so. I think with like normal at least.
Here?
Do you like normal? Try and roll flatter.
I don't want to kick that out.
Oh.
But it's not bad, I guess. Sure.
Okay, just hit it thicker. Yeah. Yeah, you got it. This will run nice for you.
Yep.
8-5.
Yep.
Nice.
Whoa. Yeah.
Shannon Burchard.
Whoa.
You're called off. Oh boy, I see lots of red in there.
You do.
And it is Jones that does have last rock.
She does. On her final stone, Chelsea Carey elected to hit an open stone out in the wings because neither of the stones that are in the house are available. They're both behind guards. She rolled out, and so this is any piece of the paint that's more than half a stone in is 3.
Selena Negavan in our game.
Keep going. Great brush.
And 3, Jones.
Sorry, Joss.
5,
Sorry,
McCush.
good
Get it.
soft on
Oh,
ya.
no.
Sorry. Great sweep back. Yeah, just a bit soft.
I thought they were going to sneak that by.
I did too. I did too.
We're only third though.
It's such a violent curl on that inside.
Shoot. I think you can.
I have your bye. Have your bye.
Yeah. Line beat.
Blank in the third on sheet A, so Botcher continues to lead. Cooey by 1.
T-line. Top 4, top 8. T. Line's okay. Top 8, top 4.
No.
Really nice
Top 4,
setup
wanna
for
go soon?
Team Einarson here.
T-line.
Hard. Whoa.
Getting. Very nice.
Really good shot.
Good bell. Good judge on that. Thanks. Thought it was lighter than it was.
Can double these out. Okay.
Yeah, gonna try that double we talked about earlier, Vic. Just a little off center. Kill 2 of them.
Okay, you got it.
It'll be at least second shot.
Yep. Hard.
Barely out of her hand. Barely out of her hand, and McCush has her. Angle it back, got it. Oh, and now she touches 3, moves her own stone right back And at the moment now, it goes from sitting 2 to sitting 3 for Einarson.
Not good. Wasn't far off. It actually touched the second one, but so thin it took out their own.
And then the catcher's on the side.
Okay, same shot. Okay. Okay. Top 4.
Wouldn't want to rattle these around too far, Vic. Even something like top 12-ish. If you ever open it up, Tracy hits and rolls. You can't get at it with all those staggered guards out there.
Line's okay.
Sometimes we get a little greedy in these situations, thinking I'm going to score 4 or 5, but 2 would be perfect.
Line it up at least. Go. Okay.
And now they just pile them in. There's 4.
So now a hit and roll. Look what happens if you can roll right to the left of the button.
And you're underneath.
I don't think there's a raise. Might be on that on the one tickling the top 4.
We heard Kathy say that Tracy Fleury played more events than anyone else, 8, and qualified and all. That's why she is the money leader at shy of $68,000. 1 in Morris, Manitoba, 1 in North Bay. Lost finals in Hokkaido, Cornwall, and Saskatoon.
Needs to make a couple beauties here.
Interesting. Look at how long the season is. That Hokkaido event in Japan, of course, the North Island, where the Worlds were. When the Worlds were.
That's right.
I remember. And that was in August. They're playing in August and playing through till May.
Whoa. Kristen. Liz.
There it is. There's that roll. And
yes, beautiful.
So go back and help me out. Help us understand. You said you sometimes get greedy.
Yeah.
What could Einarson have done there? Said, look, hey, gosh, we've got 3 in our pocket here. What do we do? Where do we go instead?
Well, you could have just been shorter. I think what I would have possibly done is, instead of coming right into the rings, you could have maybe come up in this type of area and blocked all this off. Because they came right to this spot, they've hooked these 2. So now this red raise goes that way, gave Tracy an out. She rolls buried, and now there's a chance. It's not that it's easy, but you've got to sliver that thing to make that, or that whole 4 or 5 ender that was building up could disappear here. Now it looks like they're going to throw this pretty hard, but you're sitting in the hack. You can see 3 inches of this thing in a really swingy spot.
Again, right away. Mayer barely left her fingers, picked her up, still with it, trying that outside half. And again, she's turned it. And that's a second crash. Remember now, in the last 10, she crashed on her last one, and that opened the door for the deuce.
Yes.
So we've got the number 1 team in Fleury. We've got the number 3 team in Einarson at $54,500. 5 events. 1 Edmonton beat Chelsea Carey. 1 Calgary beat Casey Scheidegger.
So like I said, they got a little greedy because they came in. Look, they staggered those 2 rocks. Tracy made a beauty. Carey couldn't respond down that swingy spot. If we had a dime Vic in the last 3 games, how many overcurls going in this direction with the intern?
We'll see. We'll let you know. Okay.
So still got to be careful, though. There's an angle raise for 3 to 4 here. There might even be a bullet double off that side yellow.
Just a 1.5. Stay all burned off. We're over. Yeah, a little bit. Yep. Hard.
of the
I heard
run.
you say basically over
I know.
the hog line, get off.
I think it's still there with the out turn, Vic.
I think the out turn through the hole to just clip it might be there.
I'm not sure what it's going to do here. Do you like here?
Still there.
Like, can't get there with the end, hey?
No, I don't think so. I think we got to play the out. Just missed the 6.
I haven't played this spot, but it's more predictable than the ones you just missed on that swingy in-turn
yeah,
side.
it could if you hit here, but I think that's hard to do. I think at worst you just pick that and then we only give up 1.
Yeah.
I think with the guard you can't hit this thick enough to triple R's.
Yeah.
So let's make it.
Boy, it's not, now that I look at it, you can't throw it hard either because
or do you like
you've got to get by that yellow guard and you need a little bit of curl.
Less. Don't curl too much.
Yeah.
Maybe a control weight.
What kind of weight, like peel, or do you like just a normal?
Whatever you see making it. Yeah. Whatever you know to
Val,
ice.
do you like peel or do you like a normal?
Whatever you see. What does it look like?
It looks really tight by that top guard, but I'm sure we can curl it there.
I think we need.
So you thinking like normal?
Okay?
I think so.
Okay. Center line. Right on center line. Yeah.
I don't think you can throw peel and get enough curl. You really only have to move the yellow one a couple feet, so like a solid board to control somewhere in there would make some sense. The harder you throw this, the less chance you have of making it.
Whoa! Whoa!
It's got to curl hard.
Whoa! Whoa!
Now she catches the top one, and so it is a steal of 1 for Fleury. But a steal of Einarson's own making. The Olympics. It's the goal of every elite curler in this country. And for one player here in Leduc, becoming an Olympian would fill that final line on a curling resume that is unlike any other. Glenn Howard has been to 17 Briers, more than anyone in history. He's played in 11 Brier finals, winning the title 4 times. He's won 4 world championships as well. It's a resume that is second to none, but it is still missing that simple 8-letter word, Olympian. 10 years ago in Edmonton, Howard and his team came so close, losing the trials final, and many thought that was his last chance to complete that resume. Now, a full decade later, he's still trying. Here on the ice, against men half his age, still able to match up with the world's best. This past July, Glenn Howard turned 57. He's the oldest man on the ice this week by nearly 13 years. And he's proving you're never too old to keep dreaming. But it is interesting to note, average age, the oldest men's team here is John Epping. Howard is second at 36.9 because of the fact he's got Scott, his son, at 29, David Mather's 28, Tim March 32. And Glenn won that first Brier in 87 before his teammates were even born. Still here. He loves the game. He's still healthy. And once this is over and he'll make the decision, he said, within this year or the next, whether to in fact continue trying to become an Olympian.
Yeah, what a great career. I was lucky enough, obviously, to play with Glenn for a long, long time. And throws it so pure. He'll be around for 2 more years.
He never says that about you.
That I'll be around for 2 more years?
No, he's lucky. I'm so lucky to play with Ron.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's remarkable that, but he works at it. You know, physically, he's, you know, has some days when he's not as limber, but he does have that personal trainer, and he's as. I mean, listen. I marvel at you as well. You played the other week. You said you were sore, but still able to get in the hag and throw the stone pure. So
shots were still there. It was just tough to get up after you made one.
That's it. People say with my new hips, can you play? I said, yeah, I can get in the hack. I just can't get out. 3-1 after the steal of one. Fleury leads it. We go to 4. Once again, Einarson with Last Rock playing the Redstone.
Amazing game so far. The team that I was saying loves to draw can't buy one. Whereas Kerry Einarson's putting a lot of pressure on Tracy.
But that's a curious thing because that's twice now. Einarson was bitten with that centerline guard.
Yes,
right?
yeah, exactly. It's not quite reading that spot right. And we've been here more than they have, obviously, but they got to get that broom in a better position.
I think it's coming down. Whoa. Okay, good.
Refreshing. 14-7.
Let's just keep you updated. It continues to be Botcher up by 1. Very wide open game there. Chelsea Carey has come back to tie, and again, wide open. Gushue and Howard.
Well, they're playing for keeps here. This is huge. Gushue Howard, whoever loses that game is just about out of this thing. All the games are so important when it's such a short round robin. Little hit and roll here behind the 2 center guards. Swingy turn, lefties in turn. This should curl pretty hard.
Yeah, if you're down. Hard. Really hard.
Whoa, Brianne. Hard, Brianne. Go.
Sorry.
Close.
Yeah, had the right idea trying to roll over behind those
Good call. I thought it would curl.
centerline guards.
Sorry about my first.
One thing you're going to notice a difference on this Fleury team is that the rest don't get up in her face as much. They are letting the skipper do her thing. Talking with Selena Negavan before the game. Last year was a learning experience for all of them. And having the 3 members, McCush, Fife, and Negavan together for so long. Can she get across the nose a little bit? She'll bang it right there, too.
10-8.
And Tracy Fleury being very shy, they were always offering more opinion.
Makes sense.
Now they've learned about her, and they just let her go. And considering the way they're playing, that's fine with them.
No kidding.
Don't get out of her way.
Smart. So smart. The skip has to have that gut feeling of what's going on. You have a feel for the rocks. You're happy with the ice. You know where to put the broom. Then you might change your strategy a little bit. If not, the skip needs that prerogative to play a simpler sport.
And they'll roll this one away. We went go back to last stand again, and you thought maybe Einarson was being a little greedy.
Yep.
Could have left the stone a little higher. She comes in and leaves Fleury this.
Yeah, they keep that higher. This shot's not there, and you're scoring 2, 3, 4 all day. But this has to be perfect. Look at the weight. Soft weight off on brush. He rolls it right in behind. It gave Carey one chance only to get at that thing. Missed it on the swingy side. What a huge turnaround. You're guaranteeing yourself in your mind 2 or 3.
Leads to the steal of 1, and the key shot is brought to you by BKT Tires. Growing together.
It's such a momentum boost to somebody like Fleury. Could be a 4-ender and you walk out with a steal.
9-5.
You have to remember, if you want to get paid,
that's right. Get the sponsor.
You have to get the sponsor.
Maybe your hair's solid.
Especially with VKT tires. You'll be driving on rims only. There'll be no tires on your car. Just you'll see all these sparks going down the street. It just
tough on the gas mileage.
Right there.
Not much traction in the snow.
Yep, that's pretty good. You got it.
All right. What are you guys thinking here? Like 14-6-ish?
Yeah, 14-6.
Okay.
Einarson and her first.
It's close.
At the moment, it is the Fleury team sitting the 2 around the edge of the 12-foot. Those 2 center guards, they'll go wanting.
Whoa! Whoa, no. Hard. Roll it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
14.
Oh, no. Listen, could you or would you ever ignore those 2 stones and just try to draw around them yourself?
I think that's what the plan was, and it just got out in that shelf we talked about this afternoon.
What was that?
Yeah, 13-9, 14.
Oh, I thought I kicked out fine. I added.
Might have been a hair heavy and kept it out there longer. As I said earlier, that it's such weight sensitive surface.
I think so, yeah. I mean, either way, she's going to have the hit and roll or the draw, so.
Right on the nose.
Okay. I like it. What kind of weight do you want? 9-5. Okay.
There's no overlap on those 2 center guards, eh? So
You got it.
they're there for the bumping up. Are you surprised she's saying right on the nose and not trying to roll in behind?
No, because you hit it dead on, it takes away that entire out turn. It pushes Team Einarson to the other side, and there's a guard way out there, so it's not an easy draw. Dead on would be perfect.
And right on the nose she is.
Good shot, Trace.
Go no luck to the hit, which is the go-to shot. Makes some sense. So the in-turn draw, you'd have to go so wide.
Yeah, nosing is fine too. Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
Nice check.
Okay, you got it.
So facing 3 with her last, Terry Einarson, as we play here in the 4th.
Weight's good. Weight's good. Yep. Pedal up. Yep. Yep. Weight's good. Slower. Yep. Hard. They still want it. Yep. Clean.
Shannon Burchard all the way down, and that'll be good for the single. Einarson here in 4. Still trails at 3-2 as we go to 5. And an update for you as we drop in on Jacobs and Epping. And lots of yellow in there. Brad Jacobs.
Facing 4 on his first one, he went around facing 3, but he was very deep in the house. That allowed John Epping to come and tap it back to line.
Little tighter
the
line.
4 needs to get to the 4-foot.
Line's good.
Here they go,
good.
the Brush brothers. Ryan, EJ,
Line's good.
Big carry, facing 4.
Come on, boy.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Huge carry.
Keep going, Each.
Kennedy
keep
out.
going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Get it there, and that's worth a pat on the back for the single on this Thursday night in Leduc. Thursday night, final draw 6. This year's Home Hardware Canada Cup. One full day tomorrow of round robin play. All the teams will have 2 games remaining tomorrow. And then it's on to the playoffs Saturday and Sunday. Saturday morning would be available for tiebreakers if need be. Top 3 teams only getting to the playoffs. 2 and 3 would play in the semifinals. The first place team goes right through the Sunday's final. Tracy Fleury with the last rock. She has the hammer. Here in 5 playing the Yellowstones. So here are the standings going into this draw tonight. Draw 6. Brendan Bottcher, only undefeated team. Should he pick up the win tonight against Kevin Cooey to go to 4 straight wins, he would guarantee himself at least a tiebreaker. The other certainty is Matt Dunstone and Robin Silvernagel. They have been eliminated with their 4 straight losses, eliminated from playoff contention.
Try the same thing. Yeah. Make it. Might be getting heavier because that seems to be the trend right now.
End after end, team Fleury's being out curled at the front end positions by a lot. I wonder how long they can go to the well and keep bailing out here.
Now, I don't know if you heard Brienne Mayer say to Shannon Burchard, it's getting a little heavier.
A little tighter, yeah. And that happened this afternoon too. Remember, we said Dunstone thought it would down the middle, it would shut down a little bit speed-wise.
Yeah, 8 feet they said. And then later, it turned out they picked up on it. And Botcher's team didn't, and Bottcher actually came up light.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
It's just getting heavier.
Well, now they're a little stagger there.
It's probably like a 14. Yeah. Just getting slow.
Yeah, just getting slow. There's the comment again. And the ice makers can't do much about it. These brushes, whether people know it or not, are still abrasive, not nearly as much as they were. And with the fitness level of all these brushers, they're just ripping that pebble off. You've got 2 full practices, 10 ends of curling. It's hot in here with the bigger crowd tonight. It's amazing that it lasts as long as it does.
Well, her hit weight has been terrific. It has been the draws that has been the problem, and there you go. That's why. Up weight has just been really good for Liz Fife.
Nice shot.
Nice throw.
In a 4-4 tie. Let's update Jennifer Jones and Chelsea Carey, and lots of yellow in there.
Well, and draw weight has been an issue here and on most of the sheets, but it's not short. It's been long. Jennifer had an opportunity facing one on her first to freeze. She went through the house. Chelsea Carey buried again. This now is a draw to the center. Needs the button.
Keep going, guys. Hard. You got it. Hard, Dawn.
Yep. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep
Jocelyn
going.
Peterman, Don McEwen.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow, he's right. 2 threes in that game, and now a steal of 2.
Chelsea Carey up by a couple going to the break.
Clean. Yep.
Make the pretty easy double. Where's the red one going to go?
Good, Selena.
And it'll squirt all the way through. You know, further to what Selena Negovan was saying about the relationship now with the team 1 year later, year and a half later. She said, while we let her do her thing, still wouldn't stop me from falling down in front of a stone if I felt that I didn't like the call. So, you know, they still will have their opinion.
Sure.
I would guess that. Yeah. So like 4 feet more.
But that's great. That's why these teams are where they are. They've recognized how to get better. how can we make the other 3 players on your team better? And they did that with Tracy.
Okay, that's better. T-line here, my run here. Okay, T-line. Running.
My wings.
There it goes.
Not curling yet.
There it goes.
Yeah, we can go.
You're better.
Long.
T, just split the T.
Yeah, you're right. Coming down
Split
hard.
the T. Shannon's rock.
Fine. T-line.
Just here.
Yep, we gotta go behind.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Not there.
Yep.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Very nice.
Good sweep.
Nice throw.
So is that side just the shits or what?
Busy, busy, busy. This one has been wide open, and we go to the 5th 1-0 for Brendan Botcher, and Cooey has an opportunity.
Well, he does, but he's being forced, Vic, in this end because this is one of those sheets that is faster than all of the others. Brendan Botcher tried to bury. He is biting at the very back. This was an attempted split to try to score 2.
Boy, when he just hangs on for the 1.
Just
Gosh.
hangs on.
And the shooter does not roll in. So they're tied at 1.
Whoa. Cooey missed the rings with his first one too, Kath, and that set up that come around.
It's a very odd sheet. It's it's running very different tonight than the others.
Okay, well,
We're, just tough
just on its
12,
own.
but-
Just on its own. Good, Selena.
Okay.
14-5.
Sideways.
Yeah.
Almost came out in the open.
I think we just gotta stay close to them.
Thinking I like here, hey?
Yeah, give lots of room.
Yeah.
If we're open, that's fine. Heavy? Yeah. Selena's was a 14.5, so I think that should be okay. As long as we keep it in the middle.
So that was a
it's lit
14-5 and it just went sideways.
Yeah, keep a berm on it.
Okay.
You want to just be beside it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Einarson desperately trying to keep that Fleury stone in the 12-foot out of play. Boy, she has struggled, of course. Those 2 crashes
Back 8.
really cost her early.
Back 8. Hold on.
Really curling.
No,
This
bring
curls
it
it out of the slower stuff. It could be heavy.
Just to my brow. Still heavy. Still there in its own. Can't go. It's back 8. Whoa.
No, obviously
Whoa,
in case
whoa,
it,
whoa,
no,
whoa,
it's not that bad.
Sit. Good judge.
Just.
Good adjustment, Curry. Way to
What
get
was
there.
that?
What you threw?
Wow, yeah.
I don't know.
High
It looked
13,
like a
I
rocket.
bet.
Yeah, it looked like
Just
it.
slow.
What was that? 13?
13-7.
Ah.
Just hit the brakes.
9-5.
Yeah.
13.
Almost.
Just flop
still
in
too
like a
far
rock.
there.
9-5. Okay.
You got it.
You got it, Trace. Just a little more.
Struggling with her strength. Draw weight. Tracy Fleury.
Close, yep. 9-5. Yep. Roll. Good.
Nice shot, because now if there's a nose hit, if you choose, there is a double.
Good, Trace. You throw.
Good shot, Trace. Thanks. I missed the time. Sorry. That's okay. Close though. Great throw. The 10.
Yeah.
I think that should be good, eh?
Yeah, I think so.
It'd be nice to roll and make her draw.
Okay. Roll your way, Brian.
Okay.
Oh, a rock.
All right, so trying to roll it away. As we look at it here, roll it to the left towards Brianne Mayer. Did it come back? Oh, it did.
Good side.
Wow, it came back.
Both those red ones had a chance to be too deep.
I don't want it.
Good throw.
Just hurling lots. Like that came up a lot, and I popped that hard.
Shoot. They didn't hear us when we were talking about how heavy it got.
Oh, it's fast.
Okay. You got it.
Do you think 14?
Yeah.
Okay. Stay close. It comes off with the curl.
Yeah.
You got it, Trace.
You got it.
So drawing against a couple with her last, Tracy Fleury.
Taking quite a bit of ice, so it should slide nice here, but if she's a hair light, it'll curl into that slower area.
So we can hurt it.
It's nice.
Be close.
It looks like a lot.
Yeah, it does look like
Not
a lot.
curling yet. Not curling at all.
Are we okay?
It's close. There it goes.
I think we're fine.
T-line.
It's a little deeper than T. I think you're here. You're here, Liz. You're here.
And all on its own. Has to stay full, and it does. Back 8 foot for the single. And halfway through, it's 4-2 Fleury.
The 2019 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. The 2019 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada, by Home Hardware, Here's How, and by Sponge Towels. Nothing absorbs like it.
Yeah, light flurries here. Cold temperatures in Leduc. Midway through, it's 4-2. Tracy Fleury leading Carrie Einarson. As we check the numbers after 5, it is interesting to note that we expected Fleury to be better. Her strength, her draw game, look at that, 57% overall. Team percentages are dead equal, but on an individual basis, Carrie Einarson at only 50%, and Liz Fife throwing the second stones for Fleury at only 55. The numbers matter, most importantly on the scoreboard, 4-2 Fleury. Right away update. Jacobs and Epping. And John Epping. See Ryan Fry now with the brush down. Playing his former mates, of course.
Well, he's trying to play the run back. Brad Jacobs buried as good as he can. But if he nuts this, it is for 5.
Bang. And oh, he'll take out one of his own, but it's still good for a 4 spot. And 6-2 going to the break.
4.
And we'll get a chance to see John Epping tomorrow when we join you again. Final day round robin starts 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Draw 7 as he plays Glenn Howard. And Howard on the ice against Brad Gushue tonight. And all of it taking place here at the Sobeys Arena in Leduc, Alberta. Fleury leads at 4-2. We go to the 6th. Carrie Einarson with last rock. She does and will have the hammer. Playing the Red Stones.
Okay, line's good. 2-3.
All you haven't curled yet.
Line's good. Not
Okay,
curling much.
just starting to move now. Just starting now.
Oh, it's not curling too much.
All you.
To your broom.
Slowly. All you, really curling.
Line's getting good. Maybe a little bit.
Yep, to your broom. Yeah, a little bit more.
15-5.
Good.
Good.
Good shot.
Kristen McCush.
That corner guard positioning is so crucial with this much finish on the ice. You see this red corner guard as it comes into view. It's actually in the way. It's normally in a good spot. It's actually in the way of the in-turn draw to the button because of that late finish. You really got to get them tight and over farther.
Okay, just fighting for. Okay, okay, lock it on.
Well, Howard just come back with his single. They're tied. They had a blank in 6, and so they're into the 7th. Very wide open.
Is it ever just trading hits? Somebody trying to make a hit and roll.
Top 4. Line's good. Okay. Running. Back 4. Back 8. Hasn't moved. It's really straight. No. It's heavy. Back 8.
Here's that point of this is supposed to be a freeze.
5.
Because it's not that heavy. It misses the freeze by 2 feet. Now look where it ends up. The line's pretty nice.
Right, and now though it does junk things up at the back, however.
Mm-hmm.
I like rolling.
On the nose.
I like rolling.
Away or out or? I'm rolling away, but hey, well, you got it. Okay, 10.
Clean.
Whoa.
Whoa. Clean.
No!
Whoa.
It's up.
Heavy.
It's up.
Low then. Rolling out. 9-5.
Hey.
Not all bad.
Okay. It's good. Close.
Clean. Yep. Yep. Whoa.
Shannon Burchard.
No.
Interesting. Just you see over the course of the years the depth of provinces like Manitoba. Burchard playing her former junior teammates in Negevin and McCush, won silver medals. Update now: Jones and Carey as they play in 6.
Jennifer was lying 3, and on her final stone, Chelsea Carey tried a run back double, got only 1 stone out, and so Jen already lying 2. This is a draw to the full 12-foot is what she needs for 3.
And 2 totally buried.
Keep the curl a bit.
Top third.
It's not curling.
We're all there.
Okay.
Clean us.
Coming down a bit.
curling
Still
now,
top
but-
12. Top 12.
And that is it. That will make the deficit disappear quickly. And suddenly she leads by 1, 7-6.
Like rolling that way. The only thing is I'd hate to ever.
I think the top one's easier, no? Yeah, I think rolling that way. Okay.
Yeah, this early in the end, you want to hit the top one. You hit the back when you roll behind the tee line. This one, it's even if you don't roll bury, it's a usable stone that Team Fleury will have to deal with.
9-5. Little up. 9-5.
Whoa.
Back one or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Hard.
Go.
Rolls it over, avoids the jam. Reminder again, just the top 3 will move on to the playoffs. At the moment, Brendan Botcher, only undefeated team. Win tonight, guaranteed at least a tiebreak. Dunstone, Silvernagle have been eliminated from possibly getting to the playoffs. Very short 6-game round robin. And we've heard a couple of times from different players that this is the kind of field that they'll have at the trials in Saskatoon. It's that deep. It's the best of the best. And the big prize here, of course, is to become the first team, 2 teams to earn a berth in those trials in Saskatoon. Late November, early December of 21.
Waist close.
to get aggressive here. 2 downs, getting a little late in the game. Right around the corner guard here.
Coming down. There it goes. Line's good. Yep. Whoa. T. Whoa. Over. Whoa. 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 Top 4. Whoa for line. Whoa. Not quite T line. Whoa. Whoa. Top 4. Whoa. 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 Sit, baby. Good one.
Atta girl.
Great spot.
Okay. If you do that, that's not bad either.
Okay, you got it.
Close. Whoa. Whoa. No. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa.
Watch out now. And she'll drive it right through the hole. Leave the shooter out there as well. Half covering that. Einarson stone.
Yeah, that's the key. It is still covered.
I don't hate the draw, but whatever you like.
Heard it.
I'm good with either.
Yeah. Think I like this for now.
Okay, we got to roll.
First thought of many people I'm thinking watching is, why would you, if you're Einarson, ignore that yellow Fleury stone and go to the wings?
Well, they're not now, but they were going to.
Oh, okay.
The thought process, 2 down. Wouldn't you love to score 3? So you sink another one because that's already half buried. Get a half mistake, you score your 3.
And they are able to hold it.
Good.
This doesn't guarantee them a 2.
Okay, that's sweet.
Yeah, I think so.
Ah, curled. I thought that was close.
I thought you were a little more straight through on that one, but your weight was up and it's still curled.
Yeah.
Based on how theirs
You got to hit quite a bit
kind
of
of
it.
10 ran there, and I figured it would run for a bit.
If they hit this one, let's say dead on, then the red one is virtually dead on. There will be a double. But the other option, it's very difficult. But if you could ever come down and kick that one out of there,
Yeah.
then it's tough to have separation for Carrie Einarson with the 2 reds.
Yeah.
But with the 2-point lead, aiming at a rock that's 3/4 buried, it's probably not the smartest thing either. So this is the only play. Hit it dead on or roll slightly right. Remember, the more you roll, the deeper the rock becomes. So just dead on's not terrible.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Close, yeah. Yeah.
Come across, laying on the corner, not quite. Thanksgiving Day and Thanksgiving Day weekend in the U.S. means lots of afternoon NHL as our coverage continues tomorrow. Look at the slate of games: Jets, Ducks, Maple Leafs, Sabres, Senators, Wild. Catch them all 11 a.m. Eastern Time. It's all across the TSN network. Go to tsn.ca/NHL. Check out your local team listings. But remember, NHL regional restrictions do apply.
And I was heavy, and you were heavy, yeah.
Okay, a little big.
Okay.
Like your way, Brian.
Yeah. You got it. What kind of weight do you find? Normal? Yeah.
What did you call her the other day? Tracy, the sweet assassin?
Oh, the quiet assassin.
Quiet assassin.
Yes.
So shy.
Yeah.
And then drops a 4 on you.
That's right.
Take that.
Oh, very, very nice shot.
Boy, sure evens them out.
Yeah.
Nice, okay.
To her
Nice one.
strength. That wasn't easy. Sometimes you try to roll to stop the double, you roll right out.
I like that. Wait.
Yeah. Okay, 9-5. Try to tuck a piece behind that other one.
Okay. Okay, you got it, Trace.
Trying to roll anywhere?
No, I don't think. There's really no double here.
Okay.
And all the way down to sit right on the beak, and so it'll be a chance for two to tie for Einarson.
You got it.
10. Okay.
It's been a struggle for her. It's 55% overall.
9-5. Clean. Just easy.
Boy, you're
Just clean.
given this chance. Now look at her just get off it. Did she pitch this a little bit outside?
Out of way too.
Look out, look out, look out. Wow. Wow. It doesn't matter what sport it is. Unforced errors always hurt you.
I thought 9-5.
Thursday night here in Leduc, Alberta, and our continuing coverage of the Home Hardware Canada Cup. We go to the 7th, 4-3. Tracy Fleury leading Kerry Einarson, but my goodness, you had a chance, Kerry, to hit and stick for two. Couldn't hold the shooter. Settles for just the single. And so now it's Fleury, who once again does have last rock. She has the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Okay, let's make it. Okay, so I just need to give you a touch more.
Yeah. That's what I've been giving you.
Back line.
That yellow's very close to being in. Maybe is in.
Wait's close. Slow up. Close. Wait's close. Yep. Yeah, wait's good. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa.
Yep. Good shot, Kristen. Right in
Atta
front
girl.
of it.
Good shot.
Nice shot. That tick shot first came out. I think it was Stevie Gould, maybe. First one.
The tick man.
They were throwing like a control weight or a hack weight board at least. The teams have softened the weights up. Obviously, better surface. Rocks are a lot livelier, but the speed is the key.
I'm sorry, Kathy. Try to get his attention.
I'm waving.
You know,
I am
really,
waving over
There's
here.
a wall.
Let's update John Epping and Brad Jacob.
Well, this is the fourth. Epping hit to lie 2 on his final, so for Brad Jacobs needs to hit and stick for his single.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
And settle down.
Okay, Brad.
And that will be for the single. That 4 spot put on the board by Epping in 5. That's the big difference.
1 red.
Thanks, Kathy, for playing along. Some of us do play well
Your turn,
together.
Russ.
Slow down.
Touchdown!
I'm not going to say anything now. You know that. We've just we've offended him.
That's all it took. Should have done this a long time ago.
You found the secret.
Oh, dear. Liz Fife can't sneak it by.
Same thing. Okay. This is going to give you a little less, I hope. No, I spun that last one. Oh, okay. It was the rock. Okay. A little more weight, but I don't
Clean.
hate it.
I took some off. Took a
It's
little
good.
off.
I like it.
Yeah, it.
Yeah, down. A little more weight.
Yeah, a little
Oh, great cover.
Yeah, yeah. Line's
really good.
Perfect, but there's so much curl. Quite a bit of space. I don't think it'd be a problem getting that red one out of there.
You think so?
Yep.
Well, like, key there is Guju getting 2 to take the lead on Howard in a wide open game. And the blank means that Jones continues to lead Carey by 1. Getting to roll this over underneath their own. A little bit more, and they'll get maybe a quarter underneath.
That long guard, keep an eye on that, because that's the shot that they're going to want to use to set up a potential steal, and it's so long, it's really of very little value.
Maybe a hair less ice wouldn't hurt. Little soft. Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Yep. Hard. Yeah. Tell her down.
This is a big save here. They can get this by the top guard. Get it by no. And it'll spin on through.
Yeah, but just ask for less. It's like killing the sound.
Look at this now. They 8 times in the past in these 2 years now, last year and this year, and look at how equal they are in terms of their points. Record 4-4. As timeout has been called, each team given 2 90-second timeouts.
There's no easy peel either.
But how?
Timeout on C.
I feel like it's just quite scary to do that.
Yeah, I said there's no easy peel.
No, I don't like the peel.
Yeah, but if we peel it into this, isn't that just going out anyway?
Well, but if I just kick it and this just goes here,
it's scary.
I don't like it.
I think this is the only rock that's going to kill us though right now.
It's quite high.
Yeah, it's high.
Like, do we ever just protect this for now?
I don't mind that.
It's hard to get anywhere
else.
else.
Drawing around anyways.
Unless you try to really over curl.
Yeah, she probably can over curl it.
One of the things I asked Tracy before the game is if they have a coach, even if they didn't bring them, they've elected as a team to just pull from different people. So they've talked to Jeff Stoughton, they've talked to Renee Sonnenberg.
So high.
They've done a lot of stuff themselves and working on team dynamics. But in a situation like this, there is no one on the bench that can come in and give advice.
Then what do you think she does? Think she runs it?
She's not going to draw yet.
And then what do we? And then we draw around.
Yeah.
It's just going to get a little bit tricky to get with this one
With
in
that,
the way, right? I don't know. Just have a feeling this one's going to come back and bite us.
It's long though, and that's what Tracy's point was. Remember, there was one buried a minute ago, and they managed to get it out.
I think I like it if it was easy, but I feel like it's not worth the risk.
But I mean, even if we got unlucky and like we still have 3 rocks, you know what I mean? Like I think she's still chasing that one.
Remember what we said about stepping away,
top 8, right? Like,
letting what the skip wants to do. Let her do it.
No, I was thinking just over the top.
Right, because the skip's not afraid to come after a buried rock with that long guard with a nice soft weight and tap it out.
That was my gut. I like trying it thin, I think.
Yeah.
And then they hit and roll.
And then we have them straight.
Yeah, then have this. I mean, we're still keeping the blank alive, right?
Yeah.
Like this, we might not be keeping the blank alive if we leave this out.
Okay.
Okay. So really thin.
Both calls are merit. They really do. They're trying to keep the blank alive. You have to peel, but I'm not positive that will definitely keep the blank alive. There's a hook corner guard on the red, with the 2 reds that Team Einarson can get around too. So. Peel's never wrong one up with, but where's this red one going to go? Bad things could happen.
Christina Negovan.
Yep. Whoa.
Opens
Good.
it up.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Quite a bit over here. Okay. What turn do you like? Yeah. Whichever one we know. Oh. All right, let's make a bow. You got it. Yep.
Val Sweeting.
I think she started it again. Whoa. Yes. Whoa. Yeah. Wait's good. Whoa. Brianne, hard.
Across that nose, just underneath. No, right on the beak.
Sorry, I think
Wait there.
I swept it because I think she thought she started it. Good try. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't know it was up.
10?
Yeah.
You got it.
Pull your way, Liz.
Yeah, you got it.
I think that front one's in there, Vic. That little nibbler.
Yeah, it's possible. We do see some white, but
Oh, touch solid. Kristen.
our camera's obviously over right from the middle of the button,
Right,
so
yeah.
it's looking underneath, not directly over. So it's closer than it looks.
Nice wait. 10. Okay, good wait.
only Crave has TV's most acclaimed series from HBO, Showtime, and Stars, plus the latest hit movies all in one package. Subscribe now at crave.ca and get a week on us. Hello there.
We have to overroll here. We're making this.
Overroll or roll behind red.
Like show them half on the outside.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. 10.
Okay. Roll under.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Kerry Einarson, first skip
Hard.
stone
Hard.
here in 7.
Oh, other way. Hard. Yep. Hard.
And they're going to roll it the other way.
Good try, Val.
Hard, Selena. Right out.
And going. Yes, gone. All right, so what do you do?
Okay.
Well, it depends on that thing's in there, Vic. I think you're committed now.
And let her play a roll behind.
Play that come around. Try to set up your 2.
Up, don't you think?
Or we come around ours.
No, she might be able to double them.
Then we have a blank.
Like
Well, I just think if she makes the roll, though, we might get forced.
Yeah, and that's why I was wondering if maybe back here. No, but then she draws around.
Yeah.
You like going around one of the corners?
Like if you're saying this one's lined up, there's no point coming this way.
Yeah.
Well, if we get it really buried, though.
Yeah, I think if we overbury, we're fine.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay, I like it.
Okay, you got it.
Bit of a predicament here. If you kind of do the normal shot right here, you cue up this double raise. If it's made properly, there goes your 2-ender. I think they believe this yellow rock is in the rings. So they're going to actually come down and over curl it,
Right.
High is better
so
than
that
Yeah.
run back would then be missed.
14.5. Like the other wing is 14.5.
Remember earlier today we saw Brendan Botcher make a couple of wonderful draws
Yeah.
to bury a stone. Remember, hang it on the edge.
The very edge.
And I thought they talked about going behind their own. Similar situation there. If you can overbury, get around and avoid the double line there, the lined up stones.
Yeah, exactly. You could just go open here. You could go like back button and make them play the perfect roll.
Mine's good. Needs to curl.
Fleury's first.
Top 8. Yep. Whoa. Needs to curl. Mine's really close.
Top 8. We're there for weight.
Okay, yeah,
Top
you look
4.
over here.
Top 4.
No, we can't. We can't.
If you can.
I'll let it go now.
Yep. High. Whoa.
And that's the way to do it.
Okay. Nice shot, Trace. Good. Great weight. 14.5.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Better than this calf, I thought.
Yeah.
I think so too.
So good.
Okay. Same as it was. Looks like we're playing this cross house.
Update for you. Brendan Boncher, Kevin Cooey,
I don't think it ran
as they
through.
play in a 1-1 tie in the 7th.
Well, this was a whole lot different one shot ago. Kevin Cooey made an insane triple from the outside of one stone to scatter two others. And so all of a sudden, instead of looking to get a mitt full, it is a force situation. Needs full 8 bite of the forefoot for the single.
Final stone for Brendan Boncher.
All right, guys, keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Make sure.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Good sweep.
Good job. 15.
So we talked in the opening, Vic.
That was 15?
Yeah.
Tracy Fleury just played her specialty, that nice come around, totally buried. And Carrie Anderson's going to play hers, the rocket triple here.
Oh, he's trying to hold it out there, though. It's still moving on him. Mayer trying to help it, get it across, and it'll slide underneath.
Nice try.
Okay, Carrie.
Hey, Trace.
Good try, Carrie.
Just under.
So close. Okay. Next one. Juice is big. Don't have to get them all back at once.
Just couldn't hold it out there far enough. So this is a draw, an open draw for two.
Okay, Trace, you got it.
Again, anywhere in the paint.
Take lots of ice in these. We've talked about how it's getting its shade slower down the middle. That can fool you. Just stay out in the good stuff.
Not curling, guys.
That's a good sign. That'll glide nicely now.
Still not curling, though. There. It's back well, then.
13-7.
It's all there. It's all there.
Cool.
Wow.
Wow,
Good.
great.
Wow, wow,
Sorry.
wow, wow.
Studio.
And finally settles down nervously. At the back, 12. Pick up 2.
Come down a little bit more.
Fleury leads it now by 3. Well, that's a big 2 points picked up by Tracy Fleury to lead by 3 as we go to 8. This final draw of Thursday. We really take a good look at the standings. Both these teams coming in at 2-1, so it would be a big step forward for the winner tonight. To go to 3-1. 2 games remaining tomorrow. Carrie Einarson with Last Rock has the hammer playing the Red Stones. The Einarson lead is Brianne Mayer.
We haven't played this spot as much. Line's a little tighter. Yep. Line's good. Curling early. 2. How's line? Okay, line them up. Line them up. Good. Sorry, I thought that was hot.
2 choices when you're trying to score multiples here. You need 2 guards in the free guard zone. You can stack them up on the same side, but when that first one's what we call a 2, a middle guard, it's tough to have separation if you put them on the same side, therefore leading to a double by your opponent. So they elected to go side to side. That's a good move.
Line's good. 2.5. Just a 2. Line's good.
Yep.
Needs to curl a bit. No, line's good.
Not much
Line's
to
good.
choose there between
Line's good.
Brianne Mayer and Kristen McCush. Her draw weight. McCush draw weight a little bit low.
Yep. Straight over. Yep. Hard. 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 Good shot. Good.
Atta girl.
Think you can get that? Quite high. Maybe.
Well, Guju and Howard, and I'm seeing 1 red for sure, maybe 2. Belong to Brad Guju, and he leaves 3-1. Final stone to be played by Glenn Howard.
Glenn just grazed a guard on his first one, or he could have been set up well, but it allowed Brad Gushue to hit and roll under to lie the two for Glenn Howard, because part of one of the Gushue stones covers the pin. He does need to move it and tap it ever so slightly in order to score.
This Howard team out of the Penetanguishene Curling Club in Penetanguishene, Ontario. David Mathers, Tim March on the brush. Scott Howard calling line. March has got him.
Whoa, right off.
Now I got to sit down, and there it is.
That was a tough curling shot. Oh.
Didn't have much weight, eh?
Just getting a little slower down there, and you can't overthrow that type of shot.
That's
maybe mine didn't pick.
I got a skinny to guard.
dreamer.
Not much space.
Still dreaming.
That's true.
That Olympic berth. Still shoot him.
Yeah, like I have just all of the red, so.
I mentioned in our
I don't know what
scouting report that Glenn can see now.
Yes.
That helps a lot. He had trouble with the glasses, so he went to the contacts, and that's really helping him. And the boys in the front end are just getting better and better and better.
Look at the problems and the struggles for this lady, Liz Fife. 54 overall, draw weight just at 32%. It made a big hit for her skipper back in 5.
No. Close. No.
Led to a single.
Kristen.
Coming through the hole now.
Kristen.
Hard, you gotta go.
Gotta go, Wayne. Maybe get a little bit of roll underneath. Oh, very nice. Good line call by Fleury to avoid the jam. Got also the roll underneath, and now they're lined up.
Surprise team Fleury through that long guard, but now it's paying dividends. Rolling underneath like that. Just a
finished at the end.
Perfect weight.
You made it look easy.
Yep.
Shannon Burchard.
Hard.
Well, Sweeting picks her up. Going to get anything? Yeah, she'll get the long one, but leave her own shooter out there.
Sorry,
big
that was
roll
a bad
over,
slide.
so those stones are a little more exposed in the house.
Team Einarson has to stay in the game now. This crucial 8th end. They can't drop another shot here. They're to be down 4 with 2 to go. They're in a bit of trouble. There's nothing on that intern side.
I thought was like around the red guard, or what? What do you think for guard? I mean, I guess if we guard, they're probably coming in, right?
Okay. Sorry, what am I throwing here?
I guess we'd rather be high, right?
Yeah.
So 14-3. Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Okay, you got it. Weight's close, top 8.
You gotta go. Okay, line
Yes.
good.
Line good. Yes.
Weight's
Hard
close.
line.
Top 12.
Top 12.
High, Kristen.
Top 12. Yep.
High, Kristen. You got it. High, you got it. High, Kristen. High.
No.
Okay.
And it'll spin and roll and finally end up top 8. Are they trying to wrap that around?
Yes,
14-8.
yeah, just a foot heavier. It was golden.
14-8. Slid on lot. Okay.
Angle double.
I think with just soft weight, though, the hard part now is you want to rearrange the yellow ones, but you have to save the throne rock. Bell doesn't want to roll out here.
Yep.
Just tap them back, even if you get one of them.
Whoa! Whoa! Where? Roll it! Yep! Roll it over here! Hard!
Stuffed it, rolls the shooter away, so gets rid of 1. Shot rock still belongs to Fleury, and it's covered.
Why bumper? What? Why bumper for that? I don't know.
Chelsea Carey with 1, and they're tied at 7. Going to 9. And roll underneath,
Okay.
and another
Sorry,
one's
Liz.
tucked in
Nothing
there.
getting called.
Nice shot again.
Sorry, it was like,
Yeah.
it's okay.
I know, I was like looking up at Trace, nothing. Nice shot.
Not sure they needed to roll buried. It could hurt them here in the long run, but great attempt.
Kind of going like this down there. So like, do we go?
Now a rock top 4 partly buried. That one is in the way.
First one. I like top 12. They're like, give me up on it. I was like, no, he's
Close. Speeds. Top 4. T-line. Whoa. Top 4. Running. T. No line.
Val Sweeting.
Brienne's rock.
No,
2-1. Brendan Bodger leads. Kevin Cooey's last coming.
Well, and he's got an opportunity to draw for 2, but Kevin Cooey staying at the other end has 5 minutes left to play the final 2 ends, so time will be an issue for the Cooey team. Any piece of the paint here for
Just
2,
clean
though.
it.
Good throw, Val.
Clean it as long as you're not through the house.
Nice.
Shot.
And finally grind in as he gets to the slide path, picks up a couple.
2 yellow.
And that's a 3-2 lead.
I don't know if that's just because it was like.
Big game for Cooey. Drops that one. It's two losses today. Wins it, he brings Botcher back to him.
Right, and Botcher wins, guarantees Botcher at least a tiebreaker, 4 straight wins. He'll be the first to get to play on the weekend.
Just. Yes. High. High. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah.
Tracy Fleury, Skip Stones, here at 8.
Whoa.
The soft stuff. Look at this. Just beautiful speed control.
Touches it soft and down a little.
Oh,
there's 5 in there.
Yeah, big trouble.
Got a girl, great shot. Sorry, I wasn't losing it.
We said in the opening, Team Fleury's percentages were not impressive, but it's because they play this aggressively.
We got back here, that'll be a nice.
So it puts pressure on them too, but look what it does to your opponent. 50%.
Fleury's brought her game up, the draw weight game, but it has been a struggle for Einarson at just 50%. Player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's take back 8. Okay.
There's an old saying in curling, you only have to make, you don't have to curl 50% to win if you can get the other guy to curl 45. And that's kind of what Tracy does.
Val's at a 14.
A lot of pressure here.
I think that might be close in this line with sweeping.
Okay.
T-line, back 4. Hey, yep. Back 4. Yep. Back 8.
Back 8, they still have to go on this, don't they, Burchard and Mayer?
Back 12. Yep, go ahead. Brienne, hard.
Need to bury it.
Hard.
And it'll roll away.
Oh, wait. Good weight.
Just pushing that stone further underneath.
Done way better than I thought it would. Yeah. But still was.
Good and make her job better.
Okay. Yeah. Shoot. Nice weight. Thanks. Top weights are just running.
To roll.
Again, I think.
My nose isn't horrible, but we're going to try to roll it behind.
Yeah, I like it.
10.
Okay. All the way under or just a like?
Yeah. Like almost all under skin. Can leave a piece open.
Okay.
Even dead on's pretty good.
You got it, Trace.
Dead on's really good.
You want to roll into the pile?
I don't think you have to, Vic. If you hit it dead on, there's a very, very small port to negotiate or you're done.
Gotta go. It's going.
And that's what she'll do. Sit right there. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For a team that has just been scoring crazy. She's already had 2 4-enders
Wait, it was great.
in the 2 days. Came in scoring 30 points. Add 6 more to it now, so 36 points scored for Fleury.
Hit like a quarter on the inside and come off the back.
Got to play the double now.
Yikes. There. There's room.
Throwing peel and
there's lots of room.
Yeah.
Just gotta hit like fairly thin, right?
Yeah. Half close.
Final stone. Down by 3. Facing 6.
Whoa! Whoa!
Mayer backs away.
Yep.
Now late licks. Facing 6. Got 1. Oh, and now will sit right there. And it looks like it's a steal of 1. She had to kick forward, had to kick down into the 4-foot. And Fleury will steal 1 more, up 7-3. As we continue on this Thursday night here in Leduc, Alberta, the Home Hardware Canada Cup. Steal of 1 for Tracy Fleury. She leads it now 5-4, 7-3. Once again, it'll be Carrie Einarson out of Gimli, Manitoba that does have last rock. She has the hammer playing the Redstones. But it has been a struggle for her. Carrie in particular.
Yeah, it really has.
Top 12.
Throwing just the 50%. Compare that to Tracy Fleury's 83. It was a slow start for Tracy Fleury. She had trouble with her draw weight, but it's of all things, but she's come back.
She's made us look right finally. Didn't look good early.
Very good.
Do you think, Vic, Carrie's playing her old team? I know the first time you played somebody you used to curl with, especially if it was for a long period of time or a successful team, it felt kind of weird.
Update, Brad Jacobs and John Epping.
Final stone by John Epping was a double to lie 2. This is not an attempt for 1. He's playing the very thin double, hoping to roll out to maintain last rock.
Whoa! Yep.
Got it coming across. Oh boy, there it is. The catcher can't make the double, settles for the single. And a frustrated look from Brad Jacobs.
Yeah, I was just saying earlier, Vic, I always found it really weird to play somebody that you'd used to curl with. You get over it after a while. And obviously these guys have played a little bit, but Carrie struggled in the provincial final, and she lost in Banff also to this team.
The nature of the game today is such where teams and players are going to move around more, particularly allowing now for imports, residency rules. I think we're bound to see more of it. And it always happens after an Olympic cycle, correct?
Oh, for sure.
It started out. Will we see more? I think there may be changes again by the next year. I think this is going to maybe sort out some teams as well. All right, Jennifer Jones, Chelsea Carey in a 7-7 tie, and it appears that Jones is sitting 1.
And she has a chance for 5. That Yellowstone behind Caitlin's leg is the last draw thrown by Chelsea Carey. Slid deep, needs to nose her own, and big points.
Bang, sit right there. Oh, and then there's that catcher at the back. So 1, 2, 3.
Stop.
4.
Well, but yeah, this team.
3.5 at least.
Yeah.
think that's almost as good as I could do.
Just had to hit it at her. Sorry.
What's that? 3.
Nice throw.
3 it is. Believe I heard 3.
Yeah. We got 3? 3, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, 3 at the top,
and
and then those yellow at the back edge of the 8 was the 4th shot. So that's a big 3 coming here
Meets close.
in the 9th.
Yeah, line. Drag as long as you can.
Jones started today. He was winless yesterday. One earlier today.
Line's good. Bell's draw. Go. Bell's draw. It's close. E.
Yep, back. You gotta finish. Hard finish. Hard. Bell, every inch. Go.
Go, 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 go.
Go,
Good
go,
sweep,
go.
ball. Had a
Great brush.
Nice shot.
All around those guards.
No, I just had to be there.
That's a tough shot in arena ice because it gets so fast inside out, but you're letting it go in a slower area.
My way.
Good touch.
You got it.
I just love this extra curl. Everybody's saying to me, is it get it too swingy? Not at all. I think the best players separate themselves with this much curl because you have to the exact right weight, and you do have a few more errors because of the curl, which makes this strategy even more fun.
We do know, however, from our coverage of the Worlds, the World Curling Federation does require their ice makers to limit the amount of curl. They don't allow them to go this 6 feet. I think it's up 5.5 maximum.
Yeah, I think it's 4 to 5. Yeah.
Because the rest of the world, although with the top world teams traveling as much, they're able to handle it. It's the B-side teams.
Yeah, 8 or 10 years ago, I think Canada had a big advantage on ice like this, but not anymore.
All right, over to Sheet E, Brad Gushue, Glenn Howard. And it appears that Gushue is sitting shot stone on the lid. Enough there to get 2?
Yeah, it's a really tough shot. He has to be really careful. He doesn't have the other one back. Glenn Howard made a lovely hit and roll in. That is that second shot stone on his final.
That was close.
Going to give up 4 or 5, and he didn't make that one.
Yep. Easy. Needs a curl. Sweet for T-line.
Jeff Walker in the foreground. It's his birthday today, so we wish him a happy birthday.
Needs to curl. Whoa.
They overbrush it?
I think so. What a great attempt.
You guys I'm going to put a stick on it, though.
It doesn't look
so they'll measure 1 for sure. Selena Negavan.
Hi, girl. Nice shot. 14 good. Nice shot, Selena.
Very nice to come around, lay it on the corner, bump it back, and so
looks like they're 1-2.
They are sitting 1-2 and possibly even 3 without last rock. Fleury.
Right, good, normal.
Okay. It's good. 9-5. Yep.
It'll go here.
Yep. We want a normal.
Hard.
Yep, hard.
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 Go.
Sit. Oh. Good. Okay.
Shot. Saved that one in the corner. Looked like it was going to over curl.
So they measured it, and it's a single only for Gushue. So they overbrushed it. That's why he expressed some frustration. 4-2 he leads. Glenn Howard will have last rock coming home.
Glenn missed his first one that end, Vic, and when he was looking in the hack for his second one, he was looking at 4 buried rocks to hold Gushue to a single. Huge victory.
I don't want to play with it. Yeah, where do you want ice? Sorry, Trace. A little more. Cute. Good.
Okay, Trace, you got it.
we expected a very close game, and it was until, well, really the last end. Unforced errors have hurt Carrie Einarson, giving up 2 steals. That 6, when she was facing 6, that was the steal in 8. And her struggles today at 48%, coming up with her worst game so far in this round robin. 7-3, Fleury leads it. We play 9. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
You guys like just cornering that one?
Okay.
Just thinking, if we freeze onto theirs, they blast, then I don't think we can get 2. Maybe if we just corner it beside it, and if they make a play, it might jam or something.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's about all you've got, really.
14-8 here. 14-8.
It's a little more ice.
Okay. Line's okay, a little bit tight. Top 4 right now. Yeah, line. We can go
Line
around.
only.
Yep, go for line.
Line. Yeah.
Line's
Line.
good, wait only. Okay, top, full 8 right now. Whoa. Easy. It's heavy.
I thought we were going for line.
No, it has to sit
Whoa.
And her struggles continue.
Okay.
Wow. You know, and that leads to the lack of scoring for them, right? That's the whole point of that note. They just aren't generating anything.
Yeah, we just can't be like
Brad Jacobs, John Epping, 7-4. And Epping's last, here it comes.
Well, and an opportunity, I think, to end this game. Brad Jacobs came down on top. If he can get to the nose and make the double, it's for 2.
And away they go. 2 more.
Good luck,
and there you hear it. And the hands come out, and Epping will pick up the win. 9-4 the final. And Epping now 3-1. Jacobs falls to 2-2.
Yeah. Good job. Good day. Great day, boy.
Okay, Trace, you got it.
Just tight.
Yeah, tight.
It's just tight. Hey, yep. Needs to curl. Needs to curl. Hard Liz, right over.
Come on. It's going.
Hard.
They're just like a team.
Hard
now.
Liz, go. Keep it going.
Right over.
Hard. Go, Liz, go. Keep going. Great, sweet. Good.
Good spot.
Okay, good sweet. Good Trace.
Tough to
Nice to know if that was going that far.
both there and it.
Yeah.
The red all
Yeah.
Yeah. Good shot.
Good draw here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's really nothing. It's just draw with either turn.
Their weight should be okay this way, hey? Yeah. Do you think?
Really getting outside again, just
Thinking here? Thinking
not
similar
even
to what you
halfway
just
inside the 12.
It's not quite as slick. Okay.
You know, you just don't know. I mean, you've been there. Those days, you come out, you think, all right, I'm up for this big game. And then this happens to Carrie Einarson. You just, the doubt she must have right now as she settles in.
Yeah, no, you're right. And that it all goes back to that third end, I think. They ended up, it was the steal. Yeah, the third end. Yes, the third end, the steal. They looked like they're getting 4 or 5. They got a little greedy. Tracy made a wonderful hit and roll, and Clary
she
couldn't
crashed
respond.
on the guard,
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Wow, this is a huge carry. Burchard Mayer. Gotta go, ladies. Get it a little bit more. Boy, and not enough. And it's a steal of 1 more for Fleury here in 9. Just no touch. And the hand comes out. And that is it. And Fleury will win it, picking up one more. Make the final 8-3 as Fleury goes to 3-1. Einarson drops to 2-2.
The 2019 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Well, let's quickly go over to Sheet A in a 3-3 tie. Brendan Bottcher and Kevin Cooey renewing their Alberta battle. And it is Cooey with the last rock. Right now, Shot Stone is on the lid, but that guard is all but invisible up there, Kathy.
It is very, very long. I'm sure from the sight lines from the hack, you can't really see a lot of that rock, but with the big finish, that front guard stone is not in play at all. Made as best as he could by Brendan Bottcher. Needs to get by that guard, tap the stone back for the win.
Flash, Ebert called off. BJ Neufeld.
You're good.
You're good? Yeah, more than good. And that will pick up a couple. Cooey will pick up the win. And that is a first loss for Bottcher, who goes to 3-1. Cooey now also 3-1. 5-3 is your final. And we also have a final. And Jennifer Jones, after dropping her first two, has come back with 2 wins on this Thursday. 10-7 is the final, as she now goes to 2-2. Chelsea Carey also at 2-2. So only one game remains on the ice. And it's on Sheet E. Brad Gushue. She plays Glenn Howard. Scott Howard throwing. Right now, Gushue leading by 2. It is Howard that does have last drop.
And a lot of this end has been trying to get around those 2 corner guards. Some wonderful shots made by both teams. Not able to utilize and hide.
And surprisingly, as you know, you were sneaking a peek every once in a while. Russ, you thought, why isn't Glenn getting rid of some of those reds, maybe?
Yeah, he 2 choices there. They could play a double, hope for a rollout somewhere, and get a pretty easy deuce.
If I throw easy peel, I probably can't go over the top,
I think he was still trying for a 3 there.
No, I don't think.
Scotty somehow got buried, but it was kind of edge on edge. It was tough for him to do that. Now, Brad, not that this is simple, but he can see enough of this to, A, remove it, and maybe make the double.
There is that stone. There is another Howard stone sitting just behind the tee line. Full into 12 at about 9 o'clock.
Jeff.
So we're playing skip stones. Brad Gushue.
Hard.
Jeff Walker. Got one. Come across and just slides underneath. Howard needing 2 to tie and force an extra.
Chicken out.
Chicken out, meaning you don't want to wreck on a guard trying to be a hero making that double. Getting rid of 1, he's still alive.
Hack. Okay. Hold on. Side's hair straighter, isn't it? It is. Is nose bad? Can he make the double?
No, just he rolls here and then you got a really hard shot. Just get low.
Okay. See the ice?
Don't hack?
Yep. Just.
Ballpark, isn't it?
I think we really got to go low, don't we? We've got to get a little bit low in there.
We're all buried here. Brad, to score the way it is, has to hit the open one. He can't carry the run back. He misses it. He gives up 3.
I'm thinking just hack. I think that's close, isn't it?
Whoa!
Close!
Whoa!
Close!
Glenn Howard his first.
Close!
Yeah! Oh, yes!
Whoa, whoa,
David
whoa.
Mathers on the right,
Yes.
Tim March on the left.
Whoa, yes, yes.
Scott Howard calling line. Get it by, they two.
Go,
Can you get the roll underneath? He does.
Great shot.
Shot, skipper.
Hey. Okay.
One more.
Nothing Brad can do with this one. It's just to make it go away. So may as well keep the weight up, take the ice reading out of it.
Clean it.
And does, and then hangs it on the edge. So
Problem is I don't want to get too open.
chance to tie. Draw for a second.
Got to watch
You
it.
gotta
Hank.
I think that's the
I
line.
think that's good there.
If you don't like this port, you could always throw with a shot that
Shouldn't
Scott
go that
tried
much, eh?
Oh, yeah.
off to the corner on the right-hand side.
What are you thinking? More or less? Yeah. Yeah, eh? Okay, boys. Right up?
Now on other sheets you said it should ride out here.
Yes.
And then dig in probably around the Pioneer.
Yeah, a little wide, a little heavy. This will wreck on that outside one. He's got to
Looks hot.
give it to the
Looks
brushers.
hot.
Well, the draw number's not particularly
Picking
good.
with it. Yep, picking.
Oh,
Hard
there.
deep.
They're trying to save it for him now.
Hard deep.
Big carry, fellas.
Hard.
March Mathers trying to save it
Come
for
on.
him.
Jesus Christ.
And it did. It picked on him. And so it will be the win for Gushue. The final 4-3. Gushue goes to 2-2. And Howard will go to 1-3. So this is what we do know. Brendan Bottcher tonight missed that opportunity to get into a tiebreaker. So you've got the bunch at 3-1. You've got two at the top on the women's side. And then we know that Matt Dunstone and Robin Silvernagel have been eliminated from playoff contention. And again, the key in all of this, it's the top three. Second and third place for the semifinal Saturday. First place right through to Sunday's final.
The 2019 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by OK Tire and BKT Tires, by Home Hardware, Here's How, and by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
So one more day of round robin play on Friday, and it begins 11 a.m. Eastern Time. We'll feature John Epping coming off a big win over Brad Jacobs, 3-1. Glenn Howard trying to recover now after picking and losing that game. But remember, earlier today he won on a pick, so it was that kind of a day, a pick-em kind of day for Mr. Howard. Till we talk with you again tomorrow, thank you for joining us. The Home Hardware Canada Cup from Leduc, Alberta is on Canada Sports Leader, TSN.